Tucker for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They are obviously still smarting from that pick six a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Let's go! Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 3rd down, they'll go with Achane. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the 1st down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chain. Tua going to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw is Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be taken down. A chance now to make up for that earlier pick 6. They have it 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
44, ready.
Tua. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Taking off, and that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop. 2nd and 7. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
No, we changed it.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Tucker for the point after. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. Raheem Mostert and the Dolphins heading back onto the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he finds Tyreek. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Again, it's Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back and say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. This one complete to Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Off-balance throw. It's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Good blocking to the 15. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 7-yard line.
21G, 21G.
Here's Mostert. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Come on, 2.
Here's 2. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
They'll try it now with a chance. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Forward.
Here's second and 9.
Report!
Back near his goal line, Jackson. Well cover on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in.
It is brought in the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And this is going to end up way short of the landing
Freaking
zone,
out of
so
bounds.
that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Now he takes off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Hey! 180! Nice shot! 180!
Throwing Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Whoa.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. 3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Dolphins offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down.
Watch it, Oscar.
Now Tua. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Let's go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Tua. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick here is good. Add 1 more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Short kick taken at the 17. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here. Starting with a 1st and 10. Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will have great field position right around midfield.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that'll set up 4th down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he will go all the way. Mark Andrews, touchdown Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Eskridge now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Go ahead.
Tua gonna throw. That's gonna be taken in by Durham Smythe. And they're gonna move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Corner, long, out!
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he's close to another 1st down as it's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. They put Smythe in motion. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He runs with it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll run again. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, ready.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And as we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
20 TX.
On the carry, here's Achane. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down.
All right.
From the gun, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. They can still get a first down at the
All right,
1.
fellas, listen
First
up.
and
Get right
10,
here.
they go from the 11. To throw is Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Step. Out.
They'll run with Achane. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Number one.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Durham Smythe. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This one fielded at the 15. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first and 10, Jackson. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Dolphins offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 8. As this drive begins with first and 10.
Get set. 20, TX. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And that is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
That's over the middle, caught by Tyree.
All right, let's go.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Again, it's Tua. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
21G. Ready.
Tua to throw again. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, get this downfield to Smite. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Get set.
Tua. That is caught. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Mostert. Good blocking, and he's in. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins.
21G. Watson, Oscar.
Now it's Tua. That's incomplete. Oh, they were going for the conversion to get this thing even. Instead, it will remain a 2-point game. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Jackson now. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there is a flag down on the field. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God. Now on 2nd and long. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt. Falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Off play action, it's Tua. Again, working deep downfield. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Here we go. This is 4th down.
All right, come on.
They snap it to Tua. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A first down throw for Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So it's a win here for the Ravens.